You ever have one of those moments where you're like, yeah, I'm definitely not the only one who does this, right? Like the kind of stuff nobody talks about, but everybody does? Today we're exposing all of it. The weird habits, the random lies, the unnecessary struggles, the why am I like this moments. If you don't relate to at least one of these, you're lying. Let's get into it. When the teacher says, "This is easy," and you immediately know it's not. You ever notice how the moment a teacher says, "Don't worry guys, this is easy," your soul just leaves your body? Like instantly. Because why do they only say that right before the most confusing thing you've ever seen in your life? They hit you with that calm voice too. This is easy. You've actually done this before. Done this where? In a past life? Now you're sitting there, pencil in hand, acting like you understand. Nodding slowly like, yeah, makes sense. Meanwhile, your brain is buffering like a 2007 YouTube video, and then they start explaining it. Step 1? Cool. Step 2? Okay, I'm still here. Step 3? Bro. When did we switch languages? Now there's numbers, letters, arrows, fractions. Somehow there's a triangle involved? This wasn't even a geometry class. And the worst part? There's always that one kid. You know the one. Teacher goes, "Any questions?" And this kid immediately, "Nope, that was easy." Easy? Are you working with the teacher? Because now the teacher's looking at the rest of us like, "See? He gets it." Yeah, because he's been studying since the womb. Meanwhile, I'm still stuck on step 1, writing it down like it's ancient hieroglyphics, hoping I can decode it later. And then they say the scariest sentence in the English language. Okay, now you try one on your own. On my own? We just watched you do one example and you skipped half the steps. Now I'm staring at the problem like it personally offended me. You ever just flip the page hoping the answer magically appears? Or look around the room like, alright, who looks like they know what they're doing? And everyone's doing the same thing. Just a classroom full of confused people making intense eye contact. At that point, you're not even solving the problem anymore. You're just writing stuff down that looks right. Throw a number here, add a bracket there, boom, academic decoration. And when the teacher comes around, you hit them with the classic, "Yeah, I just need a second." A second for what? A miracle? Then they look at your paper, pause for a little too long, and go, okay, I see what you were trying to do. No, you don't, because I don't even know what I was trying to do. And somehow, they redo the whole problem in 10 seconds, and it magically makes sense again. And you just sit there like, oh, but deep down you know, the second they walk away, you're lost again. Moral of the story, if a teacher ever says, "This is easy," just know, you're about to go through something. The "what did I walk in here for?" brain shutdown. You walk into a room with a purpose, a mission, a goal. You step in, and your brain just disconnects. Like someone unplugged it mid-thought. You're just standing there like, okay, I know I didn't come in here just to exist. Now you're looking around like the answer is going to be written on the wall. So now you gotta walk back to where you came from, like you're resetting a video game checkpoint. And the second you step back, your brain goes, oh yeah, you wanted a charger. Bro, why couldn't you tell me that 10 seconds ago? The accidentally ignored someone. You ever see someone you know in public, but it's too late, like you already made eye contact, but your brain froze, and now you both just acted like strangers? Now you're walking away like, wait, do they think I hate them? Was that disrespectful? Am I the problem? So you start replaying it in 4K slow motion. Okay, maybe they didn't see me. Maybe it wasn't them. Maybe that was a paid actor. Maybe I imagined the whole thing. Next time you see them, you overcompensate like, hey, what's up? Long time. How's life? They're like, we talked yesterday. The volume battle. When someone walks in. You ever watching something on your phone, and the second someone walks in, you hit the volume button like you're disarming a bomb. Even if it's not bad, it could be the most normal video ever. Like literally a cooking tutorial. But suddenly you're like, why does this feel illegal? Why do I feel exposed? Now you're holding your phone like, don't ask, don't look, don't breathe. This is private. The let me just check one thing. You pick up your phone to do one thing. One. Simple. You unlock it, and suddenly you're 20 minutes deep into something you don't even remember opening. Now you gotta backtrack like a detective. Okay. Photos to Instagram to comments to random profile to their dog to now I'm watching a video about a turtle with anxiety. How did I get here? And the original thing? Gone. Forgotten. Irrelevant. That awkward moment when you say you too to the waiter after they say enjoy your meal. You ever just be living your life, everything going smooth, and then suddenly, boom, you say the dumbest thing a human has ever said? Yeah, I'm talking about that moment. You go to a restaurant, right? You're feeling good. You ordered your food confidently for once. You didn't even stutter. You made eye contact and everything. Growth. The waiter comes back, drops off your food like a legend, and hits you with the classic, enjoy your meal. Your brain has one job, just say thank you. That's it. 2 words, easy, light work. But no. For some reason your brain goes into emergency mode like you're defusing a bomb. Everything slows down. You start overthinking. Okay, say thank you. Don't mess this up. Be normal. Be normal. And then your mouth just betrays you. You too. Why? Why would they enjoy the meal? They're not eating. They brought it to you. And the second it leaves your mouth, you feel it. That instant regret, that soul leaving your body feeling. You try to fix it too. You too. I mean, not you eating. Like, enjoy your shift. Your life. Now you just sound like you're having a system malfunction in public. The waiter just stands there like, but you know they're judging you. And now you can't even enjoy your food anymore. You just sit there replaying it in your head. You too. Out of all the responses in the English language, that's what you picked? And it doesn't stop there. Oh no, this curse follows you everywhere. Cashier says, have a nice day. You too. Okay, that one works. But then someone says, happy birthday. You too. Now you just accidentally curse them with aging. Doctor says, take care. You too. Okay, still fine. Flight attendant says, enjoy your flight. You too? Are they about to sit next to you, fly the plane, and enjoy it? It makes 0 sense, but your brain just autopilots that response like it's the only phrase you've ever learned. And the worst part? You'll be in bed that night, lights off, everything quiet. And suddenly your brain goes, remember when you said, you too to the waiter? And now you're staring at the ceiling like, yeah, I don't deserve happiness. Like, why are we like this? And don't even act like you've never done it. If you haven't, you will. It's not a mistake. It's a canon event. When you wake up from a nap and don't know what year it is, why is it that every time I say, I'm just gonna take a 20-minute nap, I wake up like I just got resurrected by accident, like I lay down at 4:10 p.m. Normal human being. Responsibilities. Dreams. A future. Then I open my eyes and it's pitch black, and I'm just staring at the ceiling like, hello? Is anyone gonna explain what just happened to me? And my brain? Non-functional. Like it's just playing elevator music while I try to remember basic facts. What's my name? Where do I live? Do I have homework or taxes? Then I grab my phone like it's gonna save me. Wrong. Screen lights up. 8:36. No AM, no PM. Oh, cool. So now I'm in a psychological horror movie. Because if it's 8:36 AM, I'm late for everything. If it's 8:36 PM, my entire day just got deleted. So now I'm doing detective work in my own bedroom. I'm checking the vibes, the lighting, the energy in the air. Then I hear someone in my house moving around and I'm like, okay, do I ask what time it is? Or do I protect my dignity and suffer in silence? So I just sit there pretending I know what's going on like, yeah, just woke up. Totally part of society. Meanwhile, my brain is in full panic mode. We missed something important. I don't know what, but it was important. And don't even get me started on the notifications. You wake up to like 12 missed messages and your heart just drops. Hey, are you coming? Bro, where are you? Coming where? When was I invited? I was unconscious. And the craziest part? You're still tired. How are you tired? You just slept like you were getting paid for it. Now it's too late to be productive. Too early to go back to sleep. You're just stuck in this weird limbo where your only option is to sit on your bed and question every life decision that led you here. All because you said, yeah, I'll just take a quick nap. That was not a nap. That was a system shutdown with no warning and a very confusing reboot. The replying in your head instead of real life. Someone says something to you, and you respond in your head. Full sentence, clear response. But in real life, you're just standing there, silent. Now they're staring at you like, you good? And you gotta reboot yourself like, oh yeah, ha ha ha, sorry, yeah, totally. Meanwhile, your brain already had a full conversation, argument, resolution, and sequel. The I'll remember that lie. You think of something important, like actually important. Something you know you should write down. But instead you go, nah, I'll remember. You will not remember. That thought is gone forever. Vanished. Into the same place where all your passwords go and that one dream you swore you'd never forget. Now later you're like, there was something important I needed to do. And it's just gone. The watching the microwave like it's a movie moment. You ever just stand there, watching your food spin in the microwave like it's the season finale of a show? You're locked in, focused, emotionally invested, and then it hits 001, and suddenly you're under pressure. Do you open it at 1 second? Or let it hit 0 and do that loud beep that alerts the entire house? Now it's a moral decision. You're like, I cannot let this beep. Not today. Not on my watch. And you're hovering there like it's a bomb timer. Alright, be real. Which one was you? Drop the number in the comments. I'm trying to see something. And if you got your own random habit that nobody talks about, drop that too. I know y'all got some weird ones. If you enjoyed it, you can subscribe. No pressure. Appreciate you for watching. See you in the next one.